Hi guys, good morning. So this morning I'm listening to Nhlamulo Ndlela's interview, the MK. He's saying ukuthi the Madlanga Commission it's not important Commission of Inquiry, why they couldn't wait. Wara. The Parliament is the one that's important. Isn't that what we've been saying? Isn't that what Julius Malema was saying and you were all throwing tantrums? Now because Nhlamulo is saying it, what must we do? Must we clap? Oh man, your head of presidency, Ulomdan, Umakasela, and Umzanelaman, Ogobe tweet to Bupanga. So, and my question is, what would Nhlamulo Tetile not David's Kosan? Because those Kosan organizers contradict. There is no direction in that part. Absolutely no direction. I want to play for you guys what Nhlamulo is saying, exactly what we've been saying. Just before I play this clip, Umakasela tweeted not too long ago, this explanation is plausible. Parliament can wait until the appearances before the commission. Parliament was given the information by Mkhwanazi and never acted until the media briefing. Kucho Makasela bezenza clef. Go, I want you to listen to what Nhlamulo is saying. So sithini ke ngoku? Sithini? Siqhumaqhume. Ngenxa they finally saw the light and they finally came to the party.
Well, remember, first and foremost, the South Africans are disadvantaged by the fact that there's 147 million rands that's been allocated to this process, which we've said categorically there's no need for a Madlanga commission. We've got an ad hoc committee in Parliament. Parliamentarians are paid to preside over this, and more than anything else, more than competent, we believe, as lawmakers to preside over a state-owned department such as the police, and rightfully so, because we have oversight responsibility. So the ad hoc committee itself is enough of a process that is responsible and rightly so within the law to have oversight and to call upon all the witnesses to then account accordingly. The Madlanga Commission, as it is, it's a fruitless and wasteful expenditure process. It is a duplicate and a parallel process of which is quite glaring in this country because there's now a new shift and a wave of the judiciary now usurping power from Parliament. If you look at most cases that are out there where this Parliament takes decisions, it is the judiciary that usurps the powers of Parliament. So what we're seeing now is that, is an element of the judicial sovereignty more than that a parliamentary process that is and should represent the people that elected